This is another deck that was on my anti-haul list. I was not going to get this deck. I did not want another goddess deck. I have so many divine feminine, divine goddess kind of decks, and I love them all. I use them all. And I was like, do I really need another one? I mean, my my collection is full of these. And so I didn't really think I needed it. I was like, it's pretty, you know, but I just had the Modern Witch Tarot and a couple of other ones. So I was thinking, maybe I don't need this one. But, I just so happened to get caught up because one of you on TarotTube was showing this deck. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Wicked Owl. And I was like, that is decent. So I said, all right, you know, I have 400 or so decks. What's another one? What's one more, right? You know, so I went ahead and got it. So today we're going to talk about calling upon the divine feminine by using the Modern Goddess Tarot. There are 78 cards in here. Here is the back of it for any of you who are interested in taking a screenshot and reading it. You can see the price up there. And you can take a screenshot and read it if you so choose. It was, here's the publisher at the bottom. Here's who made it, who edited it, who illustrated it on every side. Okay. So we're going to open up this beautiful deck. The plastic is still on it. And we're going to talk about it. But first, let me do the introduction. I'm QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining us for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who may like it too. Let's see, leave us a positive comment in the comment section, please. And if you want to get a reading done, please email me or hit me up on social media. All of my information is underneath this video. Let's see. My Amazon wish list, my Patreon, and all that other stuff is underneath this video too. So right now, we're going to get ready. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to cut open the plastic, okay? Now, some of you guys already know that I am an Amazon affiliate. So basically all that means is that if you use the code that I'm going to put underneath this video to purchase a copy of this deck, Amazon will give me a few pennies and I will be eternally grateful. So the plastic is off of it. It opens from the bottom. I have two other decks like this. So they open from the bottom. There's nothing inside. The box itself, let me knock on it. I'm gonna knock on it for you. Some ASMR. That deck is sturdy. That box is sturdy. So this box will probably stand the test of time. What is inside of it is this hefty guidebook. Look at this guidebook. This is decent. Oh, it's full color. Oh, you guys did not spare any expense, did you? They don't have a long explanation, and there is no reversal. But if you already know how to read, those are things you do not need. And if you are a beginner, and if you want something, no, if you want like, you know, some what is the word for it? If you want a book that has reversals, I would recommend the Tarot Reversals by Mary K. Greer. I've been using that book for probably all of my career. Every time I have a question about a card, I go to that book. It is the only tarot book that I consult, but she does have a lot of other great books. So the deck itself is inside of another box, a tuck box. So I'm like, there's a lot of boxes, but I think that, remember when I pulled it out, I think it can fall out of that. So maybe they're trying to protect your cards. Take a look at this card stock. Let's get into this. It's very glossy. I was going to say kinda. It's very glossy. It is about the standard tarot size, maybe a little bit larger than some decks, but about the same size as other decks that I have over here. Let's look at the thinness of it. Not too thick, not too thin. Nice snapback. Real quick snapback too. Let me show you the back of the card. These are the backs that they chose. Kind of minimalist but attractive. Stars. I love celestial beings. And now let's look at the art. It's really glossy, so we're gonna have to turn it to the side and bring it closer to you like that. Okay, guys? I want you to be able to see it, but I don't want you to go blind in the process. All right, so the Fool. Well, I'm kind of surprised. I'm like, where's your puppy, Fool? Where's your little companion? Beautiful, young, youthful energy, full energy. Love the use of pink. You're probably gonna hear me say that a lot because pink is my favorite color. So I love that use in anything. The Magician. Okay. Youthful energy, modern energy. It said modern. What is it? Modern goddess? Yeah, so yeah, we would expect modern energy to come forward. Feminine energy. We're so far not getting any masculine energy at all, which I'm fine with. I love gender specific decks, and I love decks where they're together. Love that. My thing is that if you have a gender specific deck, I still need to see diversity in your deck. So if it's gender specific, I'm looking for different ages. I'm looking for different cultures. I'm looking for different heights, weights, body types, alter bodied. I'm looking for all of that. So far, I'm not seeing much of that. I don't know. I'm seeing some cultural diversity though. So at least that's a start. I love the big volcano behind her. Very good choice. Earring. Look at that lightning earring she has on. So that's really cool. Emperor again. So of course the since it's modern goddess, the masculine, the traditional cards that are masculine are feminine, which is fine. Okay. Oh, that is one of my favorite lovers cards. Oh, that's decent. Self-love. I love it. And look at the rainbow flag behind her. So it's open to LGBTQ plus. She's doing self-love. I love the short haircut. So this really could be, any relationship. I love it. You can be with a woman, you can be with a man, whatever. It's awesome. Ooh, we have an altered bodied chariot. Very good choice. I often see the chariot depicted as a wheelchair, and I like that, especially since the wheelchair has pink on it. I like that so much. I like it. Great inclusions. Good. Still not seeing different body shapes or any age diversity. So if there's some of that later, that will be perfect. So they're definitely making some good choices. I hope they keep making good choices. The Hermit. Interesting that the light of the Hermit and he has a camera. Interesting. And a companion. The Hermit is usually by himself. Now he has a dog. Well, she has a dog. The Wheel of Fortune. Awesome depiction. I think those are zodiac symbols on the table. Yeah, and there's all the ones that are usually in the Wheel of Fortune. This one, this one, this one, and there's usually a person. So that's good. I love her hair. Nice afro she has going on. Okay, all right. So keep looking out for age diversity and size diversity, because I have not seen that so far. Most of these people are, I would say, are roughly around the same age. At least they look like they are. You can't tell how old somebody is by looking at them, but they look that way. This is decent. Her body's a little fuller. A little fuller, not a lot, just a little. Death. More pink. Oh, more pinks in the background. Love that. Okay. Okay. I like how she took off one shoe. I like that. Great choice. And see, instead of angel, because this is usually an angel, she has the angel wings tattooed on her arms. Very modern take. Awesome. I love tattoos, so I really do like seeing them in art. The devil. Ooh, my bad girl. She got the chain on her arm waiting to get you. She ain't getting me. She waiting to get you, okay? Because I'm going to run. The tower. Oh, that was the tower. Okay. Very interesting representation of the tower. Kali Ma is often depicted with many different arms. So I like that. Because I can see Kali Ma as being the tower. So that's perfect. So clearly whoever did this made some really smart choices with the tarot. Ooh, the star. Looking at the stars. Cool. Very smart choices here. Girls roll. Love her tattoos too. Who has tattoos like these? The Strawberry Tarot. This reminds me of the Strawberry Tarot. It is very similar. The tattoos, the youthful looks. It does remind me. It's different, of course. It has, some other choices that it made. The cards are not glossy. But this does remind me of the Strawberry Tarot. I did a review of that deck. That's under my reviews as well. Check out her afro. I see you. So there's a little bit of like body diversity. It goes from basically very, very, very skinny to not as skinny. Basically, I don't see much of that. The altered body chariot was perfect for that diversity, but I don't see much of the size of the age yet. Okay. Like that. Love the rings on her finger. Love that. Yeah, so that's something I would be mindful of. I love that it's borderless, I tell you that. And it's not a bad size. They should be easy for shuffling too. So they did make a lot of excellent choices with this deck. Fun. This is gonna be fun. Look at dancing with her wife, sister, cousin. I don't know. That looks like fun. Yeah, they did make a lot of smart choices. I'm feeling a lot of their choices. The only choices that I'm not feeling are the ones that I'm looking for, because I don't see them yet. And we still got 3 whole suits to go, so it doesn't mean they're not there. Just means we have to look a little longer. The wands, 6 of wands. Reward. So much beautiful pink. Oh, I'm living for the pink. I have 3 decks that really celebrated pink. The Tinseltown Tarot celebrates pink. And the Angels Among Us Oracle celebrates that neon hot pink. This one is that pastel pink, similar to the Tinseltown Tarot. And as you can see in the background, I have all these pink crystals. So the pink is definitely coming through. Well, at least she not beat up. Most of the time with the 9 of Wands, you got your butt kicked. So she didn't look beat up. She looked tired, but she didn't look beat up. Oh, this poor child. Oh, I love their outfits. I love that they have all like sneakers and dungarees and jumpers. I like that choice. That choice is good. I would like to see, some of them dressed up and some of them in, dressed down clothes. And I am getting some of that because some of them have on like pantsuits and things like that. So we are getting some of that. I would like to see, some pretty dresses though. Maybe the queens have on some pretty dresses. Oh, no, they don't. I see one. Oh, it's okay. This is one. All right, she doesn't have an dress, but she does have a nice smart pantsuit. See, this is what I mean. The smart pantsuit. I can deal with the smart pantsuit. That's good. Oh, here's our crone. Yes, we have some elder energy. So we got an elder, just no difference in body types. So that's the only thing we did not get yet. Okay, I'm with that. I'm with that. Okay. So we're receiving diversity. We're just not receiving the size diversity. So I would love to see that. But overall, it's a pretty decent deck. The card stock I like a lot. As I'm sitting there, you know, fingering it, I'm like, yeah, this is really great card stock. Okay. Get some more of that pink sky. Oh, wow. They got their butt kicked. And she looked like it. She looked like, you know, I kicked your butt. Don't come back here. I'm going to kick your butt again. That's the look that's on her face. Okay, so they're moving away. Moving on to better times. Looks like it's cold out there, too. I live in Central America. I'm not used to cold. I think cold would... I haven't been cold in a long time. I can't remember last time I was like really cold. I think it was like 7 years ago, 6 years ago. So it's been a while. I grew up in the mean streets of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. And it was cold. In the wintertime, it was cold. When that snow came down and you was snowed in for 2-3 days, it was cold. If you didn't have heat, you was in trouble. But where I'm at now, it's like always perfect weather. So I think the highest it gets is 81 degrees. So it's usually pretty decent. Okay. And here's our knight. Their hair is a weird color. I was thinking that they were elders, but I don't know. See, the next two look like it. I don't know, because this one had the same hair and she's clearly youthful. It reminds me of that Targaryen hair. Anybody that watching Game of Thrones or the House of the Dragon, it reminds me of that pale Targaryen hair. But I think this one is an elder. She had a Gucci belt on, it looks like. And our crone must be her mom or her auntie, because she looks like an elder too. So we definitely have come into our elders energy. Glad to see that. Very glad. Now, this is my favorite suit. If they do the cups right, they will get my heart. I love the lotus. I love the pink in the back. Ooh. Two women in love, or that love each other like two sisters. Could be. Crone energy, I think, from one. Youthful. They might be mother and daughter. Two of Cups is two people that love each other, but they don't necessarily have to be romantic. Three of Cups. Good friends. Yeah, so we get the crone energy, but we are not getting any size diversity. We got the one altered bodied person, which I really appreciated, but that was it. So I would like to see more of that. If you take a look at the Black Femi Tarot, and I will put a link to it because I reviewed it. I'll put a link to it right up here in the section over here. I'll try to remember that. The Black Femi Tarot did diversity, one gender. And as a matter of fact, not just one gender, one specific aspect of the gender. So the Black Femi Tarot did that one, feminine black women. But it had so much diversity. You didn't just see one type of woman. It was different types. And that's my biggest critique about this, is that there's not enough of that. I see the age. I'm feeling that. I'm seeing the culture diversity. I'm feeling that. But I'm not seeing any of the size diversity that you get from like the Black Femi Tarot, for example. I would like to see some of that in this deck, but it's still a really decent deck. Very functional, very useful. If you're somebody who is into the divine feminine or the sacred feminine, I think that that would be awesome. If you're somebody who has clients who are uncomfortable with masculine energy or are more comfortable with feminine energy, I've had that happen. I've had clients that were, you know, just not comfortable with that, and a deck like this would have been perfect for those types of clients. You might have some men, you know, some like I had a client. He's a priest of Oshun, and you know, Oshun is a feminine goddess. And even though he is a very, very, very masculine gentleman, he still loves the, you know, the divine feminine. So this is something that he would probably love to use. So those traditions. Oh, look at the Page of Cups. I'm in love. Oh, she's so cute. When I was a little girl, my mom used to do my hair like that and dress me like that too. Oh, God bless her. Yeah, I love the cup suit. You got me. You got me. You got me, modern goddesses. Your cup suit touched my heart. You got me. Reminds me of when a little girl grows up. You know, she's a little older now. Her hair is in 2 ponytails. She's free. That's beautiful. Interesting use of the sun. The sun is red in all of these. And I know the sun is sometimes red, but usually it's depicted as being yellow. So interesting choice. Okay. Queen of Cups. I got you. Love the Queen of Cups. And here's our Crown of Cups. And she looks older. Look like she could have been the Queen of Cups mom. Or that could have been the stages of her life. From page to knight, then a mother, now in her crown. And see this, you see the sun? It's always red in the background. Very interesting. They're simple. I mean, like the card itself is not very busy. You have, you know, the person and the activity. It is a Rider-Waite clone. But they've gone rogue with a lot of things here. They've, you know, deviated from that, which I think is a smart choice. I like Rider-Waite clones or decks that just use Rider-Waite symbols. Either or is perfect for me because I can read it either way. So that's good. And again, like I said, not too busy. For those of you who have a hard time with that, I don't have a problem with a busy deck. I mean, the whole background could have been jumping and I would have been fine. But some people prefer this simplicity when they're reading. It gives a message very clearly. So now this one isn't red, it's orange. So I wonder if that's representing something. Different seasons, maybe. Awesome. They don't look as beat up though as I'm used to the Five of Pentacles. I'm used to the Five of Pentacles people looking very impoverished. They don't look impoverished. They look like they eating good to me. I can't like I can't really tell. I think they should have given them some shabbier clothes maybe. They don't look Five of Pentacles shabby. Or maybe it's just depression versus poverty. That could be another interpretation. Ah, giving out gifts. Okay. Different. Usually it's a scale or some coins, but she's using gifts. I like that. Oh, Nine of Pentacles is pregnant. Interesting. Very interesting choice, because a lot of times it's not the Nine of Pentacles that's pregnant. Was that the 9? 7. The 7. Okay, that's even funnier because the 7 of Pentacles being pregnant. The 7 of Pentacles is about effort and hard work. So it makes me laugh. I'm thinking about the effort that went into getting pregnant. That's just making me giggle. 8 of Pentacles. She's getting into her craft, man. Love that. And then there's the 9. Awesome. And the red sun. So it's not the suit. That's just a style choice that the artist made. Got it. Not a bad choice. Just different. I've never seen anything like that before. Page of Pentacles. If I ever run across the artist, I'm going to ask about the use of color with the sun and what it represents. Awesome. Ooh, look at her. Love her boots. Love her dress. I was looking for a dress. Love the dress. I've seen a few dresses now, but yeah, love the dress. And then here's our crone. Our crone is awesome. And another dress. Awesome. Jewelry lover. Now we're going to see something, because people lately have been talking to me about the Empress being pregnant. And I don't mind the Empress being pregnant. To me, it makes perfect sense for her to be pregnant, because pregnancy doesn't have to be a physical pregnancy. But I've come to find that a lot of women, especially women who've never given birth, or maybe women, I don't know what that's about. It could be different, like for instance trans women, I'm not sure, but it's different types of women who've come to me and said that the Empress being pregnant is something that is not their favorite choice with the Empress. Now me personally, I think she should be pregnant. It makes perfect sense. She's pregnant with ideas, or physically pregnant. I get it. But I also get that if I was a different kind of woman, like if I was a trans woman, or if I was a woman who had chosen not to have children, I do have one, or if I was a woman who didn't identify with femininity in certain ways, that could be, it could be jarring. So do I want to leave tarot? No, I really don't. But some people do take issue with it. So if you're somebody who's looking for a non-pregnant empress, I think this is the way to go. She has a plant in her hand, which would be the fertility versus the pregnant belly. If she is pregnant, which she could be, you never know when a woman is pregnant. We can't tell yet, you know. So if she is pregnant, it's a secret to maybe not her, but it's a secret to us. I also love how there is a tablet or a cell phone right there. I think that was an excellent choice too. So I wanted to point that out for you guys who are into, you know, decks without the feminine, the Empress being pregnant. So what do I say about this deck? I say it gets a 9 out of 10. Because as a matter of fact, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I'm going to drop it down another point because two things. Number one, like I said before, there is 0 size diversity in here. The other diversity is on point though. And number two, although this is an awesome guidebook, the colors, the illustrations, and has questions, as you can see at the bottom, there is no reversal. So if you're somebody who is reading reversals, you're going to have to read this book and get another book. So that's my only issue. So 8 out of 10 for those two reasons. Everything else I am feeling, I'm loving, and I'm going to use this deck. I'm definitely going to use it. Let me see. Now let's see if I can shuffle this bad boy. Can I put it in 2 hands and be able to shuffle easily? My hands aren't even overextended. So yeah, I'll be able to shuffle this. I feel like the cards are a little stiff though, guys. So you're going to have to... Yeah, they're a little bit stiff, but not bad. Not bad at all. So you're going to have to break them in, basically, is the bottom line. They shuffled fine. They're borderless except for this at the bottom. I love borderless cards. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Excellent job. Thank you guys very much for being here and checking out this deck with me. And you come back soon because I have a lot more to say. See you later.